Alright guys, so after I explain how to do this, it's not going to be too challenging for you. So we know that Lynn is buying tins of milk powder and bottles of oil. So we're going to kind of define our variables as this. T is going to equal cost of 1 tin of milk powder. And then we're going to have B represent the cost of 1 bottle of oil. So cost of 1 bottle. And you could actually use X and Y. I personally would just want to use T and B just to kind of organize my thoughts better so that I can instantly, recognize that that T means tin of milk powder and that B means bottle of oil. And so we know that she bought 2 tins, right? So the cost of those 2 tins, that individual section of that original equation would be 2t, right? And then you guys already saw this because it was already... Actually, no, the equation wasn't listed, but the wording of the equation was. But it said that she did buy 2 tins, so 2 times t would represent the cost of 2 tins, plus she also bought 3 bottles of oil, so that's going to be 3b, and that represents the cost of the 3 bottles of oil that she purchased, and that ends up giving you a total cost of RM 85. Now, originally I didn't know what RM was, but apparently it's Malaysian currency, so that's kind of interesting, but I was still able to solve the problem and help this person out. So now we have one equation, but what do we do with that equation? Well, it also lists in the problem that a tin of milk is 5 more expensive than a bottle of oil. So that gives us a second equation. I'm going to label this as the first equation. That gives us the second equation as a tin of milk is equal to, so the cost of 1 tin of milk powder, not tin of milk, but tin of milk powder, is going to give us the cost of an oil bottle plus 5. Now they didn't label it as RM5 or 5RM, but it literally just stated 5 more than B. So that's how you get that second equation. And this is nothing more than a system of equations here. And what you can do, since we want to solve for T, right? We want to find the unit cost for a tin of milk. We just want to find what T is. But to do that, we're going to kind of have to rearrange the variables a little bit on the second equation, because if we substitute this value, T, into that, we end up getting all the variables in this equation as B, right? But we don't want that. We want to find T and isolate that T. So then what we're going to do is we're going to subtract both sides of the equation, subtract 5 from both sides, minus 5, those are 0. That gives you B is equal to T minus 5. And then after that, you simply plug that in. 2t plus 3 times t minus 5 equals 85. RM is just the label for the currency. They're not variables. So 2t again, and then we're going to distribute, right? So that's 2t plus 3t minus 15 is going to equal 85. Combine like terms, 5t minus 15 equals 85. Add 15 on both sides. 5t equals 100. Divide both sides by 5. And you get that your answer is RM20. So it's a little messy, but the answer is RM20. RM being Malaysian currency. So yeah, that's it. Hope this helped. The person's probably not going to watch this video, but I thought this was sort of an interesting problem dealing with Malaysian currency. So that's about it. Hope this was interesting for you. So I'll see you next time, guys.